some job front row. This is what it looks like. If it's going to be an emergency, then of course you need to go. Ellie, you have 3 seconds. 3. So can everybody please scoot in a little bit? Not exactly like a solid, but kind of. I know, but we're a little closer than liquids. So we are going to do something a little bit different. We have been working on pairing numbers of 2, pairing numbers of 4, pairing numbers pairing numbers of 5, and even 10. Since we are becoming such experts at that, we have a new goal. Super, can you come on up and show us what our target is going to be today? What does it say?
I can combine things that come in groups of 1, 2, 4, 5, and 10.
So I couldn't really hear you, and then you also need to face the class because they need to hear it too. What was it again?
I can combine things that come in groups of 1, 2, 4, 5, and 10.
Can you hold this for a minute? You can go ahead and sit down. Thank you. Can somebody please tell me what this means to them in their own words? Kennedy?
It means like we can count like by 1s and by 2s and by 4s and by 5s and by 10s.
You're absolutely right. So we are going to explore grouping things together that come in 1s, 2s, 4s, 5s, and 10s. So we actually are going to be working over there. So can everybody please turn their body this way? As you can see, this is where we're going to be working. So I think I'm going to move this so all of the kids can see. And Super and Frank, can I ask you to sit down on the carpet? I'm going to move the bench so we all can see as well. Can everybody see the board?
Yes.
You can't. So if you can't see the board, I would like you to go ahead and move until you can. Autumn. If those shoes are going to be a distraction, I'm going to have to ask you to go put them away. Okay? So are they going to be a distraction? Okay, so then can you fix that? Thanks. So what I want you to look at is right here on our board we have pieces, square pieces to look at. And so we have groups of 1, groups of 2, and even groups of 3. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
So I have a question. If we had groups that looked like, a group of squares that looked like this on the board, how would we organize these in a way that we could count them up easily? Riley, come on up. How would you organize them? she did is she grouped up the 2's, which you can't really see because they're so high, so I'm going to move them all down. I hope you don't mind, Riley. She grouped them up like this. How would this make this easy to count? Well, let's just try it. We're going to start off with our 2's. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was a pretty easy way to count it up. Is that faster than just counting every single square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13?
Yeah.
Whew.
No. How about faster?
It's not faster. So I'm hearing some kids saying it is faster and it isn't faster. If you think that you like this strategy, can you go ahead and put your thumb up on your chest? If you don't really like this strategy, can you kind of put your thumb to the side? So Jeremiah, you're one kid that has talked to me about how this isn't easier. Can you come up and show me a way that this might be easier?
We can group them by 2. You can't really see here. Actually, you can group them by 3.
Well, why don't you just do it and show me?
You can't see the 3.
And then we have an extra. So, do we know how to count by 3s? No. It's not something we're really an expert at. So, go ahead and just find another spot to sit. We don't really know how to count by 3, so I don't know how easy this is going to be, but we can try it.
6, 9, 13.
Let's try. 3,
6, 9,
12, 13. That wasn't very easy, I would say. I really like how Jeremiah said this at first. He said we could group them by 2's. We know how to count by that. What if we did that?
That'd be easier.
Let's try it.
I know how to count by 3.
Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So there is an odd man out. But that's okay because we're just trying to find the amount of squares that we have total. And we're just going to be combining numbers. So I'm going to give you guys another one. Let's see, are you ready for this? Alright, here is our square group of squares. Can somebody come on up and show me how they would find how many squares are in this group? Zach. Yeah. How are you going to find out how many are in there? Oh, so what did you do here?
There was 2 people with four people to play, and a person wanted to play here, and 2 people were playing here, and a person wanted to play here. Well, there was not any more guys down here, so that's why I put it odd man out.
Oh, so you're finding the odd man out. So how many squares do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4,
odd person out.
We have an odd person out. I really like how Zach grouped his squares into fives. That made it really easy to count. 5, 10, 11. That was pretty easy. That was really cool thinking. So what you're going to notice is that everybody has a different way of grouping. You can group them by 2s, you can group them by 4s, 5s, 10s. You could even just count the squares if you want. You're going to get a paper that looks like this. Okay? And it says how many squares? The squares in set A and B come as singles, pairs, and strips of 5. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a picture like this, a group of squares, and I want you to draw them in a way that you can group them. So Zach, he already did it this way. So we're just going to show what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you put one here, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more. I'm going to label it so you guys know what I'm thinking. 5, 5, and 1. What would a good equation be for this problem? Matthew.
5 plus 5 plus 1.
5 plus 5 plus 1 equals, we know,
11.
This is what I'm going to be looking for. And then it says down here, how many squares did you count? Well, 11. This is what I'm going to be looking for on today's paper. When you get done with this paper, you're going to have another one waiting for you at the Super Student Bench. It is like the ones we've been doing throughout the whole week, where it says, there are 7 people in my family. How many feet are there? Well, how many feet do people have?
2.
So, probably going to have to try to figure it out. You have to read it carefully, though, because on the other side, it's not only talking about feet. There are 2 children in the kitchen. How many fingers are there? So you have to read carefully to figure out the problem. Capiche? Well, we worked on that. You will notice that I have written an "Are you finished?" bubble. If you're finished, you can say, I'm finished, now what? It's going to tell you to look at your paper and say, do I have a first and last name on it? Is the date code on there? Did I double check my answers? Did I turn it into the math bin? I need to change that to math bin, that's the math folder. Did I start my new page of math? If I get finished with all that, I'm going to work on my math journal. And if all of that gets done, you get to work on 10 turns. Let's see how it goes. Super student.